and action.
My name is Vuyolwethu Dubese, an innovation and M&E consultant, a corporate moderator, as well as the host of ESG for SMEs. Distinguished business leaders, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to the 2023 PASA International Payments Conference in Johannesburg, South Africa. My name is Vuyolwethu Dubese, and I have the astute pleasure over the next 2 days to serve as your Master of Ceremonies as we chase new horizons together, transforming the payments ecosystem through pertinent, local, and global conversations. Now, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to welcome you to Day 2 of the 2023 PASA International Payments Conference in Johannesburg, South Africa. My name is Vuyolwethu Dubese, and it is an absolute pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies today as we continue to explore pertinent themes when we engage business leaders as well as decision makers as it pertains to the payments ecosystem. Day 1 was a day of morning and a very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Standard Bank Top Women Empower Her Regional Conference in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal, proudly brought to you by Standard Bank in partnership with Topco Media. My name is Vuyolwethu Dubese, and it is my pronounced pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies and moderator for today as we take our second stop and our second city in the Empower Her series for 2023, where we believe we are equipping female entrepreneurs with the capital, with the network, as well as the resources to be able to scale and impact their businesses as well as their communities. Welcome to Day 2 of the Future of HR Summit 2021, proudly brought to you by Topco Media in association with Simplify HR. We are coming to you live from Johannesburg, South Africa, engaging in captivating, critical, and consequential conversations that are rethinking and reshaping how we engage human capital management across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, or should I say top women and top men, a very warm welcome to the Standard Bank Top Women Regional Empower Her Conference in Cape Town. My name is Vuyolwethu Dubese, and it is my profound pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies for today as we not only celebrate Africa Day, but also the African women who are innovators, who are entrepreneurs, who are job and market creators, as well as African organizations like Standard Bank and Topco Media who are forging ahead and supporting these African women and entrepreneurs with interventions like the Empower Her series, which is coming to you live from Johannesburg, South Africa. A very warm welcome to Africa Tech Week 2021. Today marks officially Day 1 of this virtual edition, and over the next 2 days, you can expect to be a part of robust conversations with captains of industry engaging in strategic conversations that have been guided under the theme of driving economic growth in Africa through digital transformation. My name is Vuyolwethu Dubese, and I'm delighted to be your host and moderator this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Sanibonani, hello, and welcome to this exclusive event proudly brought to you by Mina iTech. My name is Nompumelelo, and I will be your virtual MC as we embrace innovation at a glance with Mina iTech in all my pixel glory. To our thousands of delegates joining us from all corners of the globe, welcome to Day 2 of Africa Tech Week.
Yesterday we had over 3,000 attendees, some amazing speakers, and hundreds of questions in the chat.
To Season 2 of ESG for SMEs. My name is Vuyolwethu Dubese, the host and executive producer of ESG for SMEs podcast. In today's episode, we're asking the question of what legal has to do with ESG. Is it a waste to ESG? It is NOT. The waste management industry explicitly engages in the E for ESG. Transportation is an industry that we undoubtedly use to get from
A to B almost every day. And it is also one of the few industries that has gone out of its way to recognize its impact on the environment and thus innovate through the lens of sustainability. So let's get straight into it. How can an organization, an SME with its offering and its stakeholders, achieve health equity through the tunnel of ESG?
Well, so I want you to take us back to, let's say, the first 2 decades of your career. And I think where it all started, as with Western publications, they'll say from the dusty streets of South Africa to Berlin, Germany, where you took on this Olympic gold medal. And of course, where the world got to be introduced to you and you were on this global stage.
Yeah, thanks. Hello, everyone. I like dust more than grass.
And yes, there is complexity, but our job is to make it simplified.
Absolutely. And I think an informed user is definitely an empowered one and who will know how to use their transactions and how to use their banking experience and make it much more powerful and efficient. I'm going to cross over to Dylan and bring you into this conversation. And looking at 2 points that Aldo had mentioned in his opening remarks, and that is looking at the concept of open innovation, which brings in open data, open APIs. But what this also invites is touching on this point of, particularly in Africa, that cash is still king. And one of the many reasons why technology and using or being a part of the digital economy is so intimidating to many Africans is the component of trust. Right? And how this impacts how you are able to essentially engage and bring forth this future of digital banking. As we call to this future of a digital Africa, how does trust bake into this conversation?
Yeah, I mean, it's such a critical question. And it's also such...
You know what? If you give me 2 rand, I'll make it 10 rand, I'll give you 4 rand. Mm-hmm. That's all you need to do.
Yeah. And I think whenever we're talking about entrepreneurship, whether it's male or female, there's the F word that comes up, and that's funding. Can I have an indication of women who own businesses who are here today and perhaps are always engaging in these conferences or opportunities because you need funding? Just a raise of hands.
Yeah, definitely.
So everyone else doesn't need funding. All right, Standard Bank, you heard. but on the issue of funding, I love this quote because, again, this is a skill of yours if you were able to get millions, but not only that, and match it with the sales that you're having in your business. You say, always ask for more money than you think you need.
Yeah.
Getting funding is the easiest thing. I'm going to repeat that. Getting funding is the easiest thing. You just need to know your value. What is the science behind that, if you will? Because you also talk about the fact that of money being energy. Yeah. And I think that can be translated into not only your personal finances, but also your business finances.
Yeah, true. So,
and I want to thank all the colleagues, customers, and partners for joining us on this innovative journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Philip. And once again, congratulations to Sage for taking home this prestigious award. Now, Sage is a leader in the software as a service market. 73% of all formal payslips in South Africa are processed using Sage's software. Their internal development methodology, the Service Fabric, is giving SMEs solutions to managing their businesses, including compliance, banking, and payment services. Congratulations to Sage once again. Next up, we have the Best Technology Startup of the Year award. Now, this highly contested award recognizes companies that display great potential for future growth. The company should...
We are really honored to have received this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Portia, and once again, well done to you and your team, as well as to VKB Group. Now, VKB Group are ahead of the curve when it comes to using technology in their human capital processes.
Locally, instead of importing them. Thank you so much, Vuyo.
Thank you, Snowden. And Prof, as we wrap up the conversation, I think we've engaged from a high level, we've engaged the multiple stakeholders who are involved in this process. But my question to you as we close is, what do you say to ordinary South Africans, to ordinary Africans, to the innovators, the aspiring entrepreneurs who want to be active participants in the call to decoupling the economy and the growth that they can contribute to that?
I would almost imagine that question was scripted, because you couldn't have asked a better question.
to their commitment. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. What is clear is that financial well-being is not a luxury. And of course, this human-centeredness brings much more healthy profit as well, so that we can make these data-driven decisions which are going to impact the well-being of our employees and employers in the workplace. A huge thank you to my panelist, Dr. Fundile Nyati, the Chief Executive Officer of Proactive Health Solutions, and John Manyike, the Head of Financial Education at Old Mutual Limited, for this incredibly robust conversation on how we can put in the measures and put in the pandemic-proof design and systems to ensure that there aren't these financial constraints in the workplace. But if there are, these are some of the practical tips and tricks and practices that, of course, you can take to your organization and to your business.
Pleasure, honor to say it has been a successful day. Thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to another time together.
Ladies and gents, this has been a live broadcast of the 2020 Tebe Foundation and UJ Market Access Business Summit. And it has been an absolute pleasure to be your program director. Goodbye and God bless.
What an absolutely amazing past 2 days it has been to truly understand and learn about the guiding conversations, the metrics that are shaping the future of payments, not only in South Africa, but also the rest of the globe. We've had incredible speakers who have contributed to understanding what exactly it'll take to shape transformation in the payments landscape, as well as answer the urgent call to innovation.